AutoScript is excited to announce several important new features and enhancements to some existing features in this update for both AutoScript Web and AutoScript Desktop. These updates will provide valuable tools for managing teams collaborating on the transcript production process, as well as significant assurances to the individual users. Our first new feature is found when creating a new job. Upload your media file and let our system conduct an analysis of the file, reporting back to you if it detects silence or corruption before processing. We have removed the icon for opening an AutoScript desktop from the main job list screen. Instead, you will be required to click on the job name to open the link to the job details page. From here, you can access your job for the first time by clicking on the new Start Editing in AutoScript button, where your job will open in AutoScript Desktop. Or you can preview your processed audio before beginning. Versions. Versions, simply put, is now an automated cloud backup of the transcripts you are working on in AutoScript Desktop to the job in AutoScript Web. If you are an independent contractor working for yourself, you will gain peace of mind working on your transcripts knowing that with every autosave in AutoScript Desktop, you are also updating your online version of your transcript. Seamlessly move from computer to computer and access the latest version of your transcript. Never leave AutoScript Desktop to work on your transcript again, as the previous requirement of always starting with the web version to upload your current version is a thing of the past. Have the peace of mind knowing that the cloud version is always there if you need it. If you are an independent contractor providing services for an agency, you will get all the same benefits of knowing that your jobs are auto-updating a cloud version of your transcript every 5 minutes. You will need to pay close attention to your first-time access of the job. If you claim or are assigned your jobs, you will open your originating version of the job from the Open in AutoScript Desktop icon from that most recent version. Agencies. If you are an agency managing groups of transcribers and proofreaders, you now have a more detailed window into the workflow progress of each job. Who was assigned or claimed the job, when the job was checked out, the status the job was in for that person, and access to the latest Word docx file of that user's latest update to actually see their progress. Would you like to see more details for each person's performance? Scroll down to the metrics review to see how much time that person spent on the transcript, the amount of pages they produced, and the average number of edits per page. All of this is available now from our new versions feature. Additional new features. Job limits. Agencies managing groups of transcribers and proofreaders who are able to claim jobs can now set an absolute limit to how many jobs they are allowed to have in a claimed status. Go to the members list, click on a member's name to open their user details, and click on the Edit button for concurrent jobs limit to set the desired amount. Member Reports. Member Reports has expanded to include more granular insight into each user's performance. Go to the Members screen and click on Reports. Pick the date range you want to view or leave it as is to view their entire history, and click on the arrow to expand a view into their work history. From here, you will see the jobs they worked on, the pages they produced for that job, when that job was checked out, when that job was checked in and marked complete, and the status of that job. One more new feature for AutoScript Web is job assigning filters. When assigning a job to a transcriber editor or a proofreader, click on one of the filters to limit only people that belong to that desired team for assigning. AutoScript Desktop. AutoScript Desktop has gone through its own set of changes, introducing some new features and feature enhancements that are sure to improve your experience. Opening a job from AutoScript Web. When opening a job from the AutoScript speech-to-text version, you will notice that the Importing from Web window no longer has versions to select from. Simply accept the name of the job or add a unique name for yourself and click OK. Select the layout to apply to this job and proceed as you always have. Need to open a different version of the job? Simply select the version from AutoScript Web and click on the Open in AutoScript Desktop icon. Versioning. Updated versions of your transcript are now syncing every 5 minutes along with the autosave. The familiar Upload to AutoScript Web button is still there on your Home tab and can be used at any time to manually update your cloud version of your job. There are new options when closing AutoScript Desktop. Let's explore those together. Continue Later updates the latest version to the cloud, saves your local version, and leaves your job in its current status. Complete Job updates the latest version to the cloud, saves your local version, and will change the status of the job in AutoScript Web to mark it as complete. Close Without Saving allows you to close AutoScript Desktop without updating the version to the cloud in AutoScript Web and leaves your job in its current status. Track Changes. For our independent contractors who own the entire process of their own jobs, nothing has changed. Track Changes is unlocked and showing no markup. For our transcriber editors, Track Changes will be locked, and the display for review will show no markup. For our proofreaders, Track Changes will be unlocked and will display no markup. If your normal workflow is to proofread with Track Changes on to provide a redline version of your edits, there are a couple of steps you will need to do first. Since Track Changes is on and locked for the transcriber editors to gather key metrics for how many edits per page they produced, you will want to accept all changes to the transcript before getting started so you can start with a clean transcript. Go to the Review tab. Select All Markup for tracking. Under Changes, select Accept and select All Changes. Please feel free to reach out to your account representative or to support@voicescript.ai if you need any assistance with any of our new features or enhancements to existing features.